Hello everyone, Chef Kim here. Thanks for joining me for another cooking video. First, you want to make sure your potato is nice and clean. You don't need to peel it, but go ahead and grate it. And then add some egg. A little seasoning of salt and pepper, and I like to put dill weed into it too. And then we're gonna mix that up. I start with a fork, but generally I like using my hands the best. They can feel the texture. And as you can see, I added a little more egg, but just follow the recipe. It should be moist but not floating in egg. Now I used all-purpose flour, but if you have rice flour around, that works really well too. It's a really nice light flour. And you want the flour to absorb a little bit of the moisture from the potatoes and the egg, but you do not want these to be dry. Now I've heated my pan up and I use just a little bit of pan spray. You can form these right in the pan, but it can burn your fingers if you're not careful. So I'm showing you how to do it first on a plate. When you're forming the latkes, make sure you squeeze any excess water out. The potatoes have a lot of water in them. I would recommend shaping the larger latke right in the pan. Just make sure you keep it really thin. Keep all the latkes very thin. And drizzle in a little bit of oil because they probably need it. This also helps them to brown evenly. Once they are brown, go ahead and turn them over. And then I like to blot off any excess. Now the larger one, which would be a great dish for lunch, brunch, or breakfast, you can go ahead and put the cream cheese on it as soon as it comes out of the pan. And it kind of melts on there. And I used hot smoked salmon, which you could use that, or lox. Now what I'm showing you here is an option if you don't have a pastry bag. Just use a Ziploc bag, cut a little tip off the end, and pipe away. Now when you're doing it like this, you need to make sure that these potato latkes are cool. These small latkes make excellent hors d'oeuvres. Trust me, your guests will love you. They are delicious. Serve them at room temperature and just garnish them with the suggestions I've shown you, or use your own. And that's it. Happy cooking!